This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 years old, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem, as you have been warned. Do not try this at home.
Release the Kraken!
Because I am ready, and I will not let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Cup of coffee, man, yeah. Man! Wow, man!
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Oh, I am enjoying this.
Get on with it!
And that's exactly what we're going to do here. I know I forgot my glasses. I don't care. This is Bad Habits Network. You're listening to Shots from the Balcony. I am your announcer, Henry Strader. The horrible host of this show is going to be Gary the Hammer. With us today is our saint of bacon, Michael.
Fuck off, Henry. But good job.
Can you enunciate better next time? Thank you. Butt Plug Muncher is in the wings.
Hey-o.
Mandy, a.k.a. Not Meg, 1 on Insta. Yeah. Our returning comedic champion, Dalton J. Pfeiffer, as Hammer calls Dick Jammin' Pussy. Why did you write this down, Gary?
You're not my real dad.
Shut up and just read, Henry. Also to the studio is returning Richie.
Roger. I was expecting a last name or Mexican ISIS.
Gary did not write that down.
It's Henry. Don't expect much.
Yes. Shut up.
You're new.
Literally everything that he said so far is verbatim what he is reading.
Yes. There's no punctuation. Hammer learned this time.
Even the improv was planned ahead. This is all scripted.
You're actually not far off.
I know.
Henry,
I peeked over your shoulder.
Henry,
once
continue.
times.
Henry, continue, please. Yes. Also, returning is Jose, the horchata of Montero. Yeah! And first time, we've been meaning to get him in studio for a long time, Robert Luigi Parr. No
Hello.
association with the superhero.
Hello.
I turn the tables over to not Devin Kopke, but Gary Hammer.
Good.
All right, thanks, man. Go the fuck to your corner.
Round of applause for that guy.
Yeah.
Right? If we could-
Way to go, Henry. Here's a cookie.
you should have seen him in pre-show. It was
It's like dealing with a fucking minute robot.
touche.
Man, he's really ugly, too.
Way to come in strong there.
Yeah.
We
put you at the end to anchor.
All right, our apologies, guys. I forgot to write down Richie's last name. Y'all just heard it. It's Richie Garcia, comedian.
How'd you forget Garcia?
How could I not? I was a little.
You had like 7 choices.
Well, it was Richie Samboa, Richie. You know,
I would have gone with
Panama
Richie
Jack.
Rich. Like
I don't do that. That's
Juarez.
low-hanging fruit, man. Juarez.
Suarez, Gomez.
Garcia.
Come on.
I could have said Richie Abar. Because he does look like the Latino.
Based off looks. And
No,
that's
I'm going.
kinda
I
racist.
always. Oh, okay.
He looks like a Latino gas station owner.
There are those.
I'm waiting for his response on that.
Wait, there are
Last
Latino
episode.
gas
He looks
station
like the
owners
son
in the
of the
United
gas
States.
station owner.
He's the kind of brown he needs to be.
Wow.
A lot just happened in the last statement, and I don't think anybody was ready for it. He's the brown he was meant to be. I'm like, is that a slogan for a campaign?
That's actually my eulogy he's probably going to do.
Yeah.
Funeral. Richie was a great man.
Are you planning something?
No, we've already planned ahead. I'm reading your eulogy.
Right. He was the right brown that God.
The only thing bigger than his heart were his eyebrows.
Did we just slide in a Street Fighter? Perfect.
Why not?
Oh my God!
Yeah, Henry, our newest intern, he's actually been not fucking
No,
up that badly.
he's our Bad Habits Network correspondent.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you pay attention to the feed.
Fine. Prospect. Shut it. Anyways.
No, he's not a prospect.
He needs to be.
No, I'm paying this dumb shit in fucking gummy bears.
Are
Which
they
kind of
CBD gummy bears?
Yeah, what kind?
The THC ones.
CBD?
Nice.
I'm trying to sneak him in gradually to loosen this guy up and get him more bad habit centric, but it's not working. I think he's got a weird drug.
Anyways, I was trying to segue into giving him a compliment for actually finding our fucking soundboard.
Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not give Henry a compliment. That guy's ego goes nuts, and he'll come back into the studio.
My question is, why is he looking at the entire table like I look at tacos?
Because he sees Mandy's ass.
No, he's not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Lack of.
Down.
No, he is staring at Dalton.
I would too.
Hi, Henry.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna eat Mandy.
Whoa. Did not see that turn coming. Ew. You didn't hear Michael? He said going to the chapel and going to eat Mandy.
Oh.
That you asked him.
I did not.
That you asked him.
A little bit. There's a cup behind him. Or should be.
I'm looking at 3 cups right now. Are those cups?
Yes, those are cups.
Those are cups. I'm looking at 3 cups.
Just do whatever. You already said
he
you can.
would like another beer.
Oh.
To be
Even
fair,
I can
I'm
speak
terrible.
sign language
I'm terrible
drunk.
at charades.
I can do fucking sign language.
This
I
is our
can't
first
do...
time doing
Oh,
the
no, I get
podcast,
hold on.
everybody.
Hold on, I get it. No, I know what the disability was. You're in his blind spot directly ahead of him.
Wait,
No, it's not directly ahead of me. It's slightly to the left.
Okay, got it.
Is this 5 guys, 3 cups?
Stop. I have the talking stick. I have the talking
He just
stick.
goes, stop.
No, it's 6 guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's 6 guys here.
Real quick.
How did real quick.
Real quick, everybody, this is for you. Sweet release.
So, how did we get here, you all may be wondering in listener land? Well, Dalton.
Dalton overbooked.
Oh, God, chair breaker, love it. We were making fun of the Mexican part. It's shots from the taco truck. We were talking, and Dalton was like, "Hey, can I invite Richie back on?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Can I invite Robert on?" "Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. Last one, Jose's coming on." "Okay, sure." We have more people in the studio than we have microphones again, folks. So, welcome back to the old days of SFTB.
Yeah.
Well, Jose
times.
hit me up last night, and I wasn't just going to tell him, like, oh, no, I'm going to have Robert on to promote the show that, you're on, too. So, yeah, no.
You could have. I would have respectfully been like, dude, I get it. All right, that's cool.
Well, we try to avoid all butt hurt. That's why lube exists.
But there is no lube left in the studio. That's the problem.
It's used
We have
up.
alcohol.
Wrong kind of lube, sir. We're not boofing.
That lubes your memories, dude. You don't remember the butt hurt. You'll just remember Taco Bell.
Yes, there's that.
There's all kinds of residue.
Stop talking about the residue.
Okay, let's unpack that.
All right,
Let's
you have the
unpack
mic now.
that.
Go ahead, Mandy.
It triggered Dalton a little bit. Let's unpack that.
Why
are we unpacking that, stupid? Because you look like a fucking pre-Karen.
You do look like pre
You do.
What?
My servers would look at you and instantly know they're not getting a tip.
We're missing 2 bottles of Aquanet. We've got Karen.
Yeah, she's pre-Karen.
I can't spike these up. This hair is too long for that.
No, instead you put a Medusa snake in it to think, oh, I'm beautiful. Bitch, dumbass.
It's called a braid.
It's called a Medusa curl.
He's actually right on that one. For a man with no hair, he knows more about it than you.
Yeah, how are the 2 bald guys giving her hair advice right now?
Because my beard's better than everyone at the
The
table.
anchor comes in.
This is why me and Richard get along so well.
I was just going to go because we're fabulous.
Thanks for asking.
Yes. But no, the reason why
How do
we
we not
know
have-
so much about hair is because we don't have hair and we're fucking envious, and I'm going to fucking judge you like a Karen.
Hey, dude, my best barber, this super nice lineup I have right now is from, like, some Filipino guy who barely has a mustache. And I'm like, how do you know how to trim, like, such a thick, like, Arabian beard on a Mexican guy? You
Jealousy.
can't even grow-
Jealousy.
Really?
Yeah, that's the answer. It's all jealousy.
He's just envious of beard, so he decides to cut them all.
Well, he's exercising one of our rules. Use your bad habit to your advantage.
I'm envious of beards. I wish I could grow
That's
a beard.
rule 23, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm really just jealous of your chest hair, is what I'm jealous of.
Her chesticles?
Yeah.
That's not chest hair, that's just remnants of last night. It just dried and she hasn't, like, flaked it off yet.
He does shed.
She likes to take a cheese grater to it, and I don't like talking about it.
Nope, too easy.
Has hair, real question, Dalton, has hair grown on that Sasquatch tattoo on your chest?
This is why we need fucking cameras, folks.
We don't
for
need-
your
we
for
don't
your
need
dollars
cameras for this.
Yeah, for your dollars on patreon.com/Bad Habits Network, we're helping you repress more bad memories.
Yeah, you can either pay that fat bitch in Africa or pay us and we'll put video on this shit.
You mean Suzanne Summers or whatever her name is?
I don't know.
I don't know who. Oh, I had it. Cartman had a fucking thing against her. Never mind. Fail.
So we have five comedians on board.
We essentially have four comedians on. I'm not a comic. I've said this. I'm not a comic.
I would consider
He's
you
not
a comedian.
Comic. He's just a supervisor with anger issues.
Okay, well, the three of you combined is a comic.
The three of us combined, the power is yours.
Yeah,
I am Captain Smash It.
By the three of us combined, our power is Captain Alcoholism.
And then Dalton brought these three extra gentlemen on. And I'm saying extra because, goddamn, when you put a quarter in these people, they are extra.
Yeah, one could say, I brought the comedy.
Dare
For the
I
first
say.
time ever.
Yeah.
Did anyone else smell what's cooking? A hint of foreshadowing?
Turtle Donut Comedy on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, and we failed initially. We are beyond the first 5 minutes of the episode. This episode is brought to you in part by
Ideal Vapor at two fantastic locations, one in Berlin, Wisconsin, fuck the police, one in Portage, Wisconsin, fuck the FDA, fuck cancer, and go fuck yourselves for not getting yourselves to James and Jackie's stores. Because, god damn it, these folks have every bit of vape hardware you could imagine, and if they don't have it, they will fucking build it. I've seen some of the things James will put out. It scares me. And
I like my personal favorite one is the Terminator Skull Vape mod he made.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to convince him to make me, like, a Stabwood E-pipe.
Back to the ad.
Yeah, I know.
Back to the ad. Because we can go off for 500 minutes on this.
Well, we've had, like, a half dozen shows there, so, reasons.
And that's where we met.
That's where we met Senor Horchata.
That was the Portage show?
That was the Portage show.
Yeah,
where
the one in the blizzard.
The
where
spring
almost
fling. The spring fling where it was fucking 8 inches of blizzard.
I still go back and listen to that episode.
And about
so do some of our listeners.
Ice.
Yes. So where else can we find these guys? On the inner tubes?
Of course, you can find them on the inner tubes. You can find them on Facebook, idealvaporllc.net. Of course, you can find them wherever the fuck Bad Habits is connected. And, well, but just get your asses to their store and buy shit, for the love of Christ.
They have pool tables. They have crack. No crack.
I don't know if Mandy's there and bends over.
That's a lot.
She is the one who
crack.
puts the ass in astronomical unit.
And he puts his unit into that astronomical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was a butt fucking joke for those
Yeah,
playing at home.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna argue with history.
I just like how animated he was with that one.
So no matter what, folks, get
That was
yourselves
a
to
very
their fucking
hearty
stores, and thank you very much. And that
was a pancake laugh.
And our other sponsor, that great, grand, and glorious Rico agent, Ken Andrews, our wholesaler our vape wholesaler to the stars, and other alternative things. Yeah.
God damn it, Devin!
Yeah, this is a man that will. Tell you what, folks, this is a man who has gone far and wide, found the very best vape shit, and has tried the very best vape shit, and guess what? He brings it to us, and then we test it, because, you know what? That's Bad Habits safe, and you know what? Buy his shit.
Bad Habits sells is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking goddamn it, Kopke. Middle of a sip. What's up? You need...
Can I have one of those fancy electric pens?
Ah, shit. The one that's on the necklace is in the back juice room area.
Do you want me to get it?
Okay. Yes, please. Somebody can go.
When he returned, the back is a labyrinth. Like, I don't know if you know how...
Yeah, it is.
This studio is so big, guys.
Dude, I'm a bad habit. I know I can find the
he
fucking
built the
Minotaur.
labyrinth.
He's not
go.
wrong.
Just shut up and go.
He's been there. He's seen it.
I have been to Valhalla.
Yeah, I'd get lost back there.
So
Thanks,
there's
Kathy.
somebody made a comment that there's a show and did we
I mean, which one? I mean,
There are Janesville is currently buzzing with comedy shows right now, which is fantastic.
May I ask where?
Right now, the next show that's coming up is Wednesday at Charlie's Place over on Racine Street with me hosting as Robert Luigi Parr, and Jose Montero is going to be featuring that night. We will be opening up for Mars Timms, who is the voice of Jax from Mortal Kombat.
What?
And he was also the official entertainer for the Chicago Bulls, and he's also the star of Netflix's Easy.
Not to mention, if I could backpack that, he's actually the voice of the Rockford Ice Hogs as
Yes,
well.
he is.
Dude's awesome. And if I can backpack that for a quick second, we got Jamie Martin on the list as well.
Talk into the mic.
I am talking into my
Red
Jamie
dot.
Martin as
Dude,
well.
now we know why your girlfriend's so pissed off. You never find the pink dot.
Well, if I had one. No, but it's going to be a great show, honestly.
Well, that fucked up. Whoops.
Fail.
La Llorona? Is that you?
Yeah, thank you for doing that for me. Okay, that one works.
Yeah, Jamie Martin is also going to be is also scheduled to be on the bill. Jamie Martin's a fantastic comic, one of the up and rising stars from the Rockford comedy scene, who's been hitting the mics hard for the last few years. Is really started to become one of Rockford's most popular comics, coming from the Rockford Chicago scene. So it's going to be a fantastic bill over the entire night.
So basically what we're saying, folks, is show up to this location on Wednesday night.
Yep.
And just look at them and go. I actually hit the wrong button on that one. It was supposed to be. No. What is up with this
It's supposed to sound the exact same.
It's supposed to sound the exact same shitty.
Is that the background of an ISIS beheading video?
Oh, Allah. But
who said that one?
That's what I was trying to hit.
There you go. Third time's the charm.
Yes.
But no, the thing is that there's no cover to this show. Plus, there's also going to be $250 big beers.
What?
And
Silos?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, no, 18-ounce beers.
What?
Yeah, $250 18-ounce beers and $3 Jameson shots.
What?
So, I mean, you guys are going to be crazy not to go out. No one's going to want to stay at home.
And it's the night before fucking Thanksgiving, folks. Let's be honest.
It's Drunksgiving.
It's Drunksgiving. You don't want to deal with your fucking family anyway.
So
go out
with a hangover.
Have a fucking drink.
You're going to be with your family. Take them out to the show so that you don't have to deal with them or talk to them.
And you actually have something to talk about at the fucking table the next day other than your fucking how your dad married your mom not out of love.
Yeah, or that racist uncle that you want to ignore.
Would you stop? Would you leave me out of this?
You did invite me on.
Well, I was going to say, I'm the uncle with the bald head. But if de facto, they call me
He's
racist
the uncle
immediately.
with the bald head who we have a picture of in a newspaper going Zeke Heil.
No, remember they had to retake that picture?
Yeah, but we still have the fucking
We still
newspaper
have
at the damn
we
store.
still have the original photo of that.
I would like to say at this point in time, I do not agree with any Nazi affiliations, as I do not agree with that thought process.
Looking for it.
Thank you.
What he said.
Me too.
What that song is saying, that is what my heart is saying right now.
You're a Mexican in a basement.
This is what you're saying in your car right now.
All the more reason what I'm saying is good rally.
He's a Mexican in a basement with a guy who could pass for a neo-Nazi and a sadist. Come on.
Penis!
You know, I gotta say I love the soundboard thing. That is like an unexpected jump in a video game you don't see coming. You're sprinting. There it is. I love it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I feel like this entire show is going to be plagued by the worst.
Yes, I know. Dare I say? Stricken.
Well done. Is there a round of applause?
I still have not found the applause soundboard yet.
Oh.
I can do this one. Mandy wants... Okay, let's let Mandy speak over this song.
I don't know what it is. Which is the problem. I don't have a headset, so this is going to be great.
So, Mandy, talk.
No, I was just going to say, isn't there another show happening at the Voight Music Center as well?
There is. I think I have this in front of me.
I apologize for Gary for making you talk over the audio from the 2 Girls 1 Cup video.
That's right.
Man, for those of you who are not watching, Mandy is not wearing a headphone, so she can't
She's not
hear
wearing
the
a
headphones.
headphones. Says one of the grammarians.
Yes, you're an English made headphones.
Is not wearing a headphones.
That was my Mario impression.
It's me, a headphones.
How am I doing?
Okay, so guys, if you want to hear more of this drivel plus more, Richard Garcia, or Richie Garcia, is going to be with Tom Robel, as well as Derek Jones, Jose Montero, and DJP himself. Thursday, 12/12. Doors open at 7 p.m. at where? The Voight Music Center, 34 South Main Street, Janesville, Wisconsin. $10 cover charge. Trust me, you're going to piss yourself laughing. It's worth the $10. You might as well spend the $12 on the Depends, too, before you get there, because I guarantee your ass is going to pee and your penis is going to pee, or vajayjay. Who cares?
My ass is
Depends on the surgery.
You're going to laugh so much, your ass is going to pee.
Nowadays, it just depends on.
And that is not an official tagline for fucking this comedy.
I was gonna say I did not see that on my poster.
It is
I want a new poster.
This is the bad habits.
No,
This is the bad habit spin on this poster. You are going to pee out of your ass laughing so hard.
Yeah,
we need to get better posters.
You know what?
I guess Dalton and Gary are going to be working on the posters from now on.
They're covering all of our posters, man.
Gary gets the dying inside tagline.
Oh no, there is a little disclaimer here. It's a color just below.
Oh yes, fuck your fifis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a fuck your fifi show, folks. It's a joke, not a dick. Quit taking it so hard.
The Thursday show, and I don't know. Robert Luigi Parr. How's Charlie? Is that one kind of rated F your fifis?
That one is not. It's that one's more of a G-rated show. It's more of a family togetherness, and I have no idea where I'm going with that.
Because I played the Law and Order sound at the end of it.
Well,
I have no idea. Dung, dung.
I'll be completely honest. The show that this is Jose speaking. I'm actually producing it myself. This is one of my first shows I've produced by myself as a comedian, with booking the venue, booking the comics, really making it happen. So this show, I would say, is probably going to be PG-13, almost, rated R. Let the comics, not mine, but the comics really kind of stretch their legs. Have fun with it. The comics that I booked really aren't crazy filthy to begin with. We have a wide variety of good sound bit of comedy being brought to you with a lot of different styles. I mean, Derek Jones coming out of Chicago has a very boisterous, very fun, very out there style. Myself, I'm a ball of energy. Dalton, who absolutely did a phenomenal job up in Hurley, Wisconsin.
Yeah, he did.
Just he did a wonderful job opening.
You were given mad credit on I think it was last week's episode for that Hurley.
Oh yeah. I've told a couple stories about Hurley.
Well, no, honestly, no, you did really good,
especially with you. Our favorite story so far is you're so funny. Will you invade my vaginal cavity? Haha, you got condoms?
Oh yeah. No, kind of, but I don't know if I can tell that story. That's fine.
Why? Who's listening? That's all I know.
No, just a lot of alcohol was flowing, and
it's Hurley, Wisconsin.
It was things. Anyways, besides the point, I have to say that Dalton actually really came out of his shell. He was before the show. He was really nervous. Honestly, I was driving a Toyota Camry, and I was told that the show, it is 9 miles out on straight dirt roads, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't know what to expect. We came into a small bar, and Dalton crushed it. He did a great job opening.
Apparently, I have 2 Trump sounds on this board.
Awesome sauce. No one cares. Anyway, so Dalton did great. We're going to have hosting this evening. Not this evening, but Thursday evening. Richard Garcia, who I've seen do a couple mics, honestly has a very awesome stage presence.
Continue.
No, you can't talk over Leonard Skinner.
There needs to be at least some bachata. There needs to be some ranchero music right now if I'm going to be talking to Richard Garcia like this. All right.
No, he's half Mexican. Like, that's playing to
We're
his white
both.
side.
We make one whole. We deserve some goddamn respect.
You guys really are.
You just PG'd yourself into a goddamn.
How do you spell mariachi again?
M-A-R-I-A-C-H.
Sound it out. That's why Mexican is better than English, because it's phonetic. We don't deal with that bullshit. It's knife. We add a K.
Look and book are sounding the same.
Which is which?
I before E except. Wait, was it I before E except after C.
I'm pretty sure that was
Are you
Japanese.
about to spell out my last name?
No,
it's I before E except after C.
Isn't that weird?
That my name is spelled E-I?
No, we got like 5
Oh yeah, I see
going
what you
on.
did there.
Except for
the right
instances where they weigh in neighbor and way.
Anyway, I was saying Richard Garcia is going to be an awesome host because dude has awesome stage presence. If you've never seen him, ooh, this is actually a good song though.
Go, continue.
He's going to be awesome. So come out to the Thursday show. It's Thursday, December 12th. There is a $10 cover charge. Nothing wrong with that. Unfortunately, we won't be selling booze, which story later on in the show.
No, the exact opposite of that sound.
You're going to be in Wisconsin and not selling booze?
Well, no. The venue just doesn't allow sale of alcohol at the venue.
So just open up a hard lemonade stand outside.
I can't do that.
It's Wisconsin. Yes, you can.
I don't think it's legal outside of an establishment that caters musical instruments to children.
You can bring flasks. I don't think they have security detail at the door.
A lot of words being put in my mouth tonight, folks.
These statements may or may not be true. We're not promoting you
Sorry
sneaking your bad habits, but it's heavily encouraged by this network.
Bars, right outside of the establishment, so I think you can always pregame before the show if you really want.
I'll tell you what,
Mandy
Richard
knows
Garcia.
all about pre-gaming. It's called lewds.
Actually, tell you what,
No,
Richard
it's just
Garcia.
called being an alcoholic. Okay, let's get it right.
You were saying something there, Jose?
No, I'm good.
I'm done.
What do you mean?
I'm good.
Regular, unleaded.
No, I was gonna say beforehand, Richard, don't you Looking Glass?
Yeah, I bartend at the Looking Glass.
Oh,
what?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a magician?
I am a magician.
I'll grab some beers before the show at the Looking Glass, and then after the show, I'll probably go to Looking Glass as well.
Fuck yeah,
have
get
some
shots.
have some drinks with some of the crowd.
Some
Come to
pregame,
Looking
some
Glass.
postgame.
Yeah,
there
absolutely.
we
I'm
go.
down with that. But anyways, that's the Looking Glass and the White Music Center show.
There's
Wow,
also
that
some
was an
pretty
awesome
cool
promotion.
comic open nights at the Looking Glass. When are those, Richard?
Oh, it's the first Monday of every month. The next open mic, December 2nd, we're actually going to have a roast battle. So, Jose, you're definitely welcome to that if you can make it out on a Monday night. We're going to have a couple...
So me and Captain
maybe
Wholesome need
like
to be
8
there.
people do some sets, or I still think we should still have some open mic sets.
Well, like just however many people sign up. The way I see it, like we just do the regular show, and then after that, whoever wants to stick around will do the fucking roast battle.
Well, I feel like
I'm a little late on that one.
Yeah.
Henry, you're fired.
Yes, Henry. Yes. Thank you, finally.
Sorry, Richard, you were saying something.
it's all good. Me and Dalton will
Yes,
be
sir.
co-hosting
Sorry.
the open mic, and we'll have a roast battle after. We'll get the
A what?
a roast battle
For those of you in Wisconsin who don't know the sense of comedy or roast battling, what is that?
It's basically just two comics go up there. They just sling shit at each other, and it's pretty much audience approved who wins. So
Essentially, any show you listen to on this network.
Pretty much.
pretty much. I'm a little nervous about it. My shit talking isn't that good.
You'll learn. Hang
You're
out with
ugly,
us,
Henry.
just hang out with us more often. You'll learn.
And
Tell
Gary,
you what,
if you
we'll
want to
sit
get
you
up there
down,
and try
we'll
it,
go one-on-one
I-
with you. Someone will play the Rocky music in the background. We're good.
I have made promise that I will not go back on stage.
well, I'm just saying you can just do the roast battle, and if you don't know the person that you're going up against,
Mandy's looking at me.
Mandy will be in the audience.
Mandy is looking at me like, you better fucking do this eventually, Gary.
I'm going on that night.
Oh, can I battle
get
her?
it.
You can.
She's got quite the thick skin since she's been on the show.
But does an open mic really count as going back on stage? It's
Yes.
an open mic.
Yes, because when you first started out, and you're a gentleman of single status, correct?
Yes.
You see where I'm going with this already?
No, I have no clue.
Humor
Mama
makes
Hammer.
No. Humor makes the panties wet.
And
Chuckle sluts.
And he's
Thank
already
you. Somebody who said chuckle sluts?
I did.
All right, thank
but
you.
You're not
And he's
going
already
to,
and he's
so
already
what the
tall.
fuck?
The first
dark,
4
former
years, that's
military
how I got
chew
laid.
toy, okay.
Yeah, I'm a tall, dark, former military chew toy for most women.
Cool. We'll tell you what. I'm short and chubby, and I've not gotten shit.
Yeah, horse shit. You got.
You didn't accept it in Hurley, Wisconsin.
Hurley, Wisconsin. You could have fucking penetrated vaginal cavities
You said
all fucking
specifically
night.
3 vaginal cavities.
You could have had 3
Horchata.
children by now
That
in
is
Hurley,
just-
Wisconsin, and told them that
At
you
least
got
on their
deported.
way. At least on their way.
is just-
And got them
The
deported.
only issue you have is you go on stage, they look at you, it's like, oh, great, he's a funny white comedian, great. And then you say, no, I'm a Mexican. Fuck, their credit score's blown.
Wrong.
They're not wrong with
wrong.
no,
wrong.
they're not wrong. 'Cause
I don't want to have to go through the paperwork to get him a green card. Come on.
Well, I was saying though, going back to
This
the
wine
open
is
mic, the Looking Glass open mic, it's fantastic. If you guys are in town, check out the Looking Glass open mic. You said it's going on December 2nd.
And if the owner's listening, we'll take 10% as compensation for giving you this fucking promo all
because
night.
this open mic has a history of always just coming out of left field for all of us. for instance, one time we were all set to go over to this open mic. We all show up about a half hour early per our regulations, industry standards. And we got there, the place was packed, and we find out that everyone's wearing black for one specific reason. There was
a funeral.
A funeral.
Oh, no. You did a fucking post-funeral?
Actually, he has it slightly wrong.
Okay.
There were actually 2 post-funerals that night.
All right.
Same night.
I don't know what's
So,
okay.
guys, if you got a funeral that day, head to the Looking Glass.
I don't know what's okay or what's not okay to say, so I'll just kind of keep it as
No
vague
names.
as possible. No, it's not gonna be names. I don't even know the guy anyways.
No.
There you go.
Person.
You're good.
Thing. So
impromptu.
When I came to this open mic for this dark day, there were people crying outside, and they're like, you know what? The guy who lived in that place passed away. I was like, oh my God, I think I know that person. And I was so sad. I super was so sad because I thought my guy to my left here, Richard Garcia, had passed away. So straight up,
Oh, because he lives.
Yeah, because
he lives somewhere close.
No,
he lives somewhere close. So when I saw him, I'm like, Jesus.
Well, I remember you straight up came up to me like, dude,
Jesus and Tijuana?
Richard? What?
Yeah.
Like my autistic ass couldn't catch on to the social cues that there was an after show funeral going on, or an after funeral show.
Yeah.
going on.
Funeral. Well, I just think I discovered the name of your show. Welcome to the after show funeral.
Yeah, Richard's neighbor
Honestly, that's
died, and Richard's neighbor died, and and none of us knew it. And Richard had gone back to his apartment to go ahead and work on his set, and therefore letting none of us know that he was all right. And we just showed up to arrive to start working on our stuff a little bit early, only to find out that, hey, you guys are gonna have a tough night. There's a funeral here because someone died, that lives in this building,
right?
And then they pointed to the building. We're like, has anyone heard from Richard? Has anyone seen Richard? And they're like, no. We're like, fuck.
And everyone
and then Richard comes out and goes, what the problem is?
Not what's the problem, what the problem is.
Yeah.
And this is when I just had met Richard. I'm like, what? What a loss!
Everybody looked at me like, dude, you're his best friend. And I'm like, I wouldn't put it past him.
No! That's why I was shocked. That's why I was shocked, is because I looked for Dalton for, just some closure. Like, Richard? He's like,
but Richard!
What about Richard? I'm like, oh my God! It's Richard!
And then the entire night, we're trying to do comedy, and everyone else is like
about Richard.
No, Richard came back down. Richard's fine, but we're trying to go ahead and do comedy, and no one's like.
The rest of the room is mourning.
Yeah, the entire thing is, for lack of a better word, dead.
Yeah, okay.
And
okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
And so
it's like Eminem's rap battles without the mom's spaghetti. Got
it. Pretty much. And so at this point, we're trying our best. We're trying to pull out our A material, and it's just not working.
Right.
Mourners start signing up on the bill. They start signing up to go up on the open mic, and we're like, well, you know what? We're fucked. You might as well do it too.
Yeah.
And so they get up there.
Let's add a eulogy to this shit.
And they start eulogizing the person that they're there for. And then the other mourners start going up there, and they start eulogizing the person that they're for. It turns into pretty much a roast battle between the two funerals.
You didn't think I could Googleize very well, did you?
And we're just over there giving them the light, just like, get the... We're closing this shit down.
Yeah. It's time to cut and run. Let's go. Bye.
Did we all get our free beer? Cool, we're leaving.
Cool. He died in a drive-by shooting. The other guy was just dead because of response to that. We're good. Goodbye. Good night. Fuck off.
If I was your family, I would have OD'd too.
I would.
Oh, yes!
Well, I hope the cancer wins.
I will admit, this was my first mic in Janesville. So.
You missed that one. The last live event we were at, I actually told a guy who is being treated for cancer that you're the first person I've ever met that I hope the cancer wins.
Yeah.
I actually said that to a woman because
I love the guy. That's the problem.
Well, the thing is, all 2018 I was battling cancer, and then afterwards, I had my return to the show, my return to the stage.
It's potent.
I did Slick's my Slick show, and I was really nervous about it. Full show, everything's going well. I start talking and doing cancer jokes based off of my cancer experiences. At which point, this one woman yells out, "Hey, cancer jokes aren't funny. You should never joke about cancer." I was like, well, you're going to hate the next 10 minutes of my set, asswipe. And because I'm not joking about cancer itself. I'm joking about my experiences with cancer. And she's like, you know what? I hope you go ahead and you feel the effects of cancer. I said, because my
I do. I've lost 3 people to it.
Well,
Thanks,
she said,
fuck off.
well, she says, my fiance died from cancer. And I said, well, if I was like,
Here it comes.
Yes, if I was your fiance, I would have hoped for the cancer to kill me too. You know, she left. She got pissed off and left.
See, and kudos for you for standing up for your fucking art.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we have to do as comedians. That's what we have to do.
And all comedians, and what he's saying, what we have to do is embrace the suck and make sure that light is shined upon it. Yes, it's a light that needs to be shined upon it. However, we're just making fun of the light that is being shined upon the horrible thing that is cancer.
Whether it's on stage or in life, never give in to the haters or the hecklers.
Or the fucking suck.
Well, also, when you're listening to a comedian...
You embrace the suck, you do not fuck the suck.
No.
Well, no, you can.
What I was going to say is, when you're listening to a comedian, you don't know sometimes what's true what they're talking about and what's just satire. I mean... To kind of backpack it,
hence the reason why we have the disclaimer to these shows.
To begin with, why not make fun of some of the stuff that's going on?
Laughter's all we have left.
Yeah,
it really is.
Trump's taking everything away. The vape,
the one freedom we will always have.
Shots from the balcony. We can get a little political here.
It's not even the political side. It's just the world. The world thinks that the world is collapsing. The truth.
No, the world thinks that the world is flat.
No, that is like 0.0000001.
I have a shirt that my girlfriend will not let me wear that says the only thing that's flatter than the earth is
my girlfriend.
No, the only thing that's flatter than the earth is unvaccinated child's heartbeat.
Yes.
She says I am not allowed to wear that shirt in any Madison venues.
I was gonna say T-shirt hell.
Huh?
T-shirt?
No, Amazon.
Okay, perfect.
Google.
Isn't there like a flat Earth cruise that you want to go on?
Yes, there is. They are.
Wait, what?
The Flat Earth Society is. They
have a cruise?
No, they're doing a cruise next year. And they are going to go visit the ice wall, and they want to take the shortest distance, so they're going directly south. And I said, and everyone's like, "Well, that's just Antarctica, you fucks." You know, it's
a wall.
It's a wall of ice.
It's a full fucking continent. It's called an ice cap for a reason. A cap can be square, circular. It is not a fucking flat, linear debate.
Oh man,
the only fucking wall that ever needs to be is the one around Captain Wholesome's fridge. That way we can end world hunger.
Let's chill with the fat jokes, man.
What?
I'm going to say chill with the fat jokes with him because he's actually struggling with that one.
Speaking of which, is there any pizza left?
So is I. Hey, so
there's a buffet. What really sucks, I was going to say, what really sucks is there's a fucking treadmill, or not a treadmill, there's a fucking buffet 2 blocks over.
I was going to say, bring on the fat jokes, man. I was just happy to come to Janesville, Wisconsin so I can go to Taco John's.
Yeah, that in itself is a fucking buffet.
I love Taco John's.
It's a made-to-order. No, Taco John's is a
made-to-order. Does she always have a face like this with you?
You should see it when Dalton farts.
Yes.
Or me.
Yeah.
No, this man farts. Run.
Run.
I will bask in it.
I will go to the CS
Wait, who said that one?
Again.
Who said they'll bask in
I'll
my farts?
bask in it.
All right. Game the fuck on, folks. Rule 1.
Horchata. Pass me one.
Oh, let's. Okay.
Thank you.
Remember the studio rule.
What?
Mic's away from the mouth while we're chewing.
I'm aware.
Oh,
I know it's one of your things.
ASMR. I am anti-ASMR. Oh, I'm gonna. Dalton, throat fuck her tonight for me. Aggressively.
Take no prisoners.
Yes.
Be real.
Yeah, I understand your children have ADD, all different dads, but this is what you're talking about.
My children have the same father. Fuck you.
Well, for now.
I was going to say Dalton's number 2.
Tubes are being cut. Okay.
Okay. Can we do the?
You're being neutered?
Yes.
She's being female neutered.
It's called being spayed.
Listen to you, little fucking English dick.
So guys, if you're out there listening to this, spay or neuter your significant others. I got her. I got to gag her.
Oh, so Dalton.
This is the first time. I'm pretty sure this is the first time Mandy's ever actually gagged on anything.
I can.
No, dude, you don't need to write the jokes for her. She's got it.
I'm not a quitter, okay?
We know.
Talking about Dalton's small dick.
He is hung like a fruit fly in February, senor.
No, that's
I did that. No, that is me. I gladly and gleefully attest to that. Which is why we're looking at Blue Chew for a new sponsor. Second time gagging her on one show. I'm on a roll.
Ew.
Yes, thank you. Beat
Do
me
you
to
have
the
a
preemptive.
hard time keeping it up in the bedroom? Do you need to tie a stick to it?
We need to get the chick from Kingpin to
Oh my
narrate
God.
that one.
That would be awesome.
Oh my God.
Have you paid your rent?
Do you need to pay your rent?
Grab Blue Chew.
I was a stripper in the 70s, and I gagged on all the biggest cocks.
It's your yenta. It's your aunt that's a fucking true traditional yenta that smokes Virginia Slims for 90 years, saying and she's only 40. She's saying she's so proud of you on your graduation day.
Darling, was so proud of you. Ring the bell, somebody. Richie's going pee-pee.
Wow, it's usually me that rings it
No,
first.
that's a group pee-pee.
That's a group pee-pee? All right, Mandy, lay down. We're peeing on you. It's gonna be a shower.
No, but I
You know,
do-
that's not the
I
first time
have-
I've done that to someone.
I have
I know.
dated a guy who liked to watch me pee. That's another story.
I'm still trying to
I'm
convince...
intrigued.
I'm still trying to convince true love to happen. Okay, when she's sitting down and peeing, you fucking pee in between her legs. That's true love, right? Oh,
That is accuracy.
Preach it.
But you have to do it while maintaining eye contact
Hold on.
and having a conversation about grocery shopping.
He did the Karen clap when he said fucking preach it. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I did.
This discussion has already been had,
And
the
it's a
foot
no-go?
You didn't do the
has
hand
been
flap with
put
it, Chief.
down.
So
Wait,
you're not,
who was the
hold on,
first
hold
one
on.
to bring
Who
up
brought
this
it
discussion?
Who brought it
I
up?
did.
Wait, you brought it up?
No. Backstory.
Backstory
Contact.
to what?
How did this happen? How did this start?
Okay, so I'm just peeing in the bathroom, and he's
And
brushing
this
his
is
teeth.
Dalton. Dalton brushing his teeth?
Dalton's brushing his teeth.
Well,
I'm
after
taking
eating
a
your ass,
piss.
I'd have to too.
Amen.
Snacking on the Oreos.
Snacking on the Oreos. She takes a vape and she's gonna ask for the manager.
Anyway, I just casually said the whole thing where you pee in between my legs. That's never gonna happen.
What provoked this thought?
I don't know, because it was just a thought, and it's not the first time it's been brought up in past relationships either.
Okay, so elaborate.
There are guys who have wanted to pee between my legs before. Is what I'm getting at.
Really?
Weird.
How is that weird? I think it's time saving.
That is weird.
It's
the water. You know?
I think it's just it's yeah. Thank you, Richie. It's saving water. It's saving time.
And then you
I
can move
can't
up
say
to
this.
pooping between the legs.
No, we
I
can
mean-
move up to Blumpkin.
Okay.
And you know, if you want to see if she's into a kink, just aim up a little.
Oh,
Richard, what did we call it when you and I were living in Madison together? We talked about taking a double decker.
A double decker. We're gonna build some kind of contraption over the toilet, and then I would be on the bottom of. I would be sitting on the toilet, and then Dalton would be almost like a lifeguard rack that he can. Shit
Oh,
through.
okay. So
Naturally,
like an
because
upper
he's the-
upper decker
Yeah,
with a
upper
fucking
deck.
regular
Because
deck.
he's
no,
the
that's
flexible
easy.
one,
You
and
just-
he takes the bottom bunk, and I'm
Yeah.
tall, so I have that reach.
Yeah.
So you're doing a stepbrother squat.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
That's
So,
actually really.
so the thing is, he poops right, and I start my poop, and we time it so I do a front flip, and I let go of the poop midair, and then his poop connects with my poop and hits the toilet.
How about
Is anyone else hoping for
Poop
for
section?
upper deck? You know,
I was going. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking he's going to do the upper decker. He's going to do the lower decker.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
And
We're
then
still
now they're
trying.
talking about doing a triple Lindy.
We're drawing up the blueprints, but Triple Indy is what we landed
I was about
on.
to say, I already had the scaffolding in mind.
I'm honestly very impressed with how young you are. You know what a triple Indy is.
I'm just saying, I've had some pretty impressive shits in my life. Never once has
Welcome to the show, folks.
never.
We have Mrs. Zero Fucks Given fucking listening right now.
Yeah.
She has not quit. This chick is 100% just fucking on it. She's like,
But not one of my impressive shits have I said, wow, that was a real Greg Louganis. You know?
Nice. Beat your head on the board and get AIDS. I mean, not in that order.
I think we need to break up.
You brought this on yourself.
Says Medusa Braid. Got it.
You said, hey, why don't you come to the bar? I have friends for you to meet.
This is true.
This is true.
This is all
You
my fault.
did this.
So somebody did request before this episode happened that I explain how me and RLP, Robert Luigi Parr, had met. This was actually through Nick Lynch.
Actually, no, we met at a vape shop.
Yes, thank you. And then Nick Lynch gave his blessing.
Yes.
For me to play in the backyard with you, so to speak.
I don't remember that.
Touching dicks.
Swords.
Tummy swords?
Yes.
Tummy swords. Tummy sticks.
Yeah, I
but
call it
I
tummy
digress.
sticks in my circle.
Yes. We met, and it was when we will not mention them on air.
Yep.
They were a former sponsor. We did a couple of the most epic episodes of this network. Let's
not discuss those.
Yeah, that's reverse psychology, folks.
They were epic.
They were epic. They taught us a lot. So,
Yeah.
Robert and I actually met at this shop. Please. And he vapes as he takes a mad rip from that bullshit smoke he's got.
Yes, we met through there, and then we just kind of maintained contact over the years and just made sure that we stayed in each other's circle.
Radars.
Yeah, pretty much. And once in a while, we just see each other on about, say, catch up. And
then this time around, it was when Hammer and Michael and Jeff ditched Mandy.
Yeah, well,
that epic story.
Yeah, that epic story, which was hilarious to listen to on the podcast. By the way, I was laughing. I almost ran into a fucking tree.
You mean that place we mentioned the address 40 times in that episode?
Yeah, but hoping to get a sponsor in. But no, it was Dalton and I just booked Dalton for the Hurley show. So I sent him up to Hurley, him and Jose, and I had a local show here with Richard Garcia.
Right.
And so it was that Monday we were getting together, Dalton and I, so we can kind of discuss how both of our shows went. And he could pay me the money for being the producer because he had to bring my money back. And because that's what you do when you're a producer.
Stop reminding me, I'll get it to you.
Yes, it is what you do when you produce something.
Yeah, and so we're doing that, and Mandy was there, and she said, "Hey, you guys should hang out for a little bit. I have some friends coming down."
Didn't know were coming down, so she claims.
Yeah. She knew you guys were coming down.
Yeah.
And so we're outside smoking, and all of a sudden you walked in, you
Holy
said,
shit,
you said
I know
hi.
this bald
Yeah,
fuck.
you said hi, and he was like, and you're like, hey, I want you to meet my friends. And you said, I quote, not now, I need beer. And just walked away. And I said, that's fucking Gary.
And I went, yep.
And she's like, how the fuck do you know Gary? I said, who doesn't know Gary? But just your response, fuck off, I need beer.
That was directed at me.
Yeah, and I said, that's Gary.
Well, let's okay, Dalton can actually possibly, maybe, definitely, he can submit to this next theory. Dealing with your ass, there needs to be some kind of inebriation, especially when you've been already drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I have started drinking a bit more since we started dating.
Okay.
That's because I'm
anyone that dates you needs to drink more.
No, you're not an alcoholic. You don't go to meetings. You're a drunk. You go to Bad Habits Network. These are your AAs.
I drink every day.
Hey.
Can I chime in for a quick second?
I'm seriously considering it.
You know what? I think your story is great because what you got, which was, I need a drink,
is what he's having right now.
No. First time I met him, he's like, forgive my culture shock. But you are really white.
Yeah, because he was introduced to me. This is my friend Jose Montero.
So this is a norm for Gary to just have despicable introduction.
What's the story I heard that he called the cops? That
No, it wasn't me. He blamed me. He blamed me immediately. Because he's like, motherfucker, that's a good joke. Fuck you for doing it. And I'm like, it wasn't me.
In all fairness, that is basically one of our rules is that we won't do that, though.
Yeah, we do not get the cops involved.
Long story short, I was landscaping near Gary's home. I won't say where.
That's not stereotypical.
But cops, I'll tell you stereotypes here in a second. But cops showed up. Hold on. Cops show up, walks up to my dad. I see my dad talking to a cop. Instantly, I'm thinking like, great. Straight out of Compton's about to happen to my dad. Awesome. So I walk over. I'm like, what's up? He goes, well, we got a report that you were blowing leaves into a neighbor's lawn. Mind you, I've got a 5.5 horsepower leaf blower on my back. So the
he looks like Ghostbusters with mariachi music.
Basically. So I talk to the cop. I says, you know, could you let me know which neighbor said it so I can make sure the leaves aren't out? He goes, I can't tell you that sort of information, but I can tell you that he's Caucasian. Instantly. He. Instantly,
I is like, Caucasian.
Instantly, I looked at him. I said, "Look at the neighborhood that we're in. Of course he's Caucasian. What are you talking about?" So I encouraged the cop to hang out with us because I just want to make sure we're good, right? I was like, "Dude, you can stay, watch us, do whatever you gotta do." But then, as soon as the cop turned his back, I went on my phone and like, Gary, did you just call the cops on us?
As I'm picking up my daughter from school, I'm like, I am many things, but I am not that.
I mean, obviously he wasn't going to get arrested, but if he would have done that, best prank ever.
No, I was ready. I was ready to go down in a blaze of fire. I was about to leaf blow the cop, him back into the car.
Drop your weapon.
Yeah, it would have been done. It was done. Yeah, but cops definitely were called.
We're going to see how this plays out. This is great PR.
No, the best joke
ever he's white enough,
me...
it may have skipped the news.
Mm-hmm. That's true. It would have.
Yeah.
The best joke ever is me playing Backstreet Boys at a bar that I was not at.
The best for you. For everyone else at this table, it sucked.
Ditched me. Fuck you. It was funny. Get fucked.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I like how you literally left. I thought you were joking. Like, we're fucking leaving.
No, they literally left.
All the white girls are singing it in the bar. You guys
and
leave.
I
I'm
go
like,
home.
They must be out for a smoke or something.
And then Lavin's like, I'll be right back. And we just go to the next bar.
That's because me and Lavin were singing and having a good time. And... these guys were assholes and decided to ditch me at the bar. And so I sadly went home by myself and cried.
Oh, wait, she's talking again. Continue.
Go ahead.
Like music?
Yes. You got about 39 seconds if I remember correctly.
Unreal. Unreal, Evan.
Unreal.
Bringing it back.
I hate you. I hate you all. I'm gonna play Backstreet Boys at every bar you ever go to for the rest of your life.
And
now.
if she does not play them, Dalton will sing them for you.
Oh, and if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna hack the loud system and play the soundtrack to Two Girls.
Did you not see?
Do that?
Did you not see?
Jeff?
She's trying to play Prank Wars against the two masters of Prank Wars. We're just staving it up.
Yeah, here's where she's really fucking up, Jeff. If you think about it, who's my prospect?
My boyfriend.
I have an if de facto pranker.
And I got him this morning. What's your point?
Elaborate, please.
Okay, so
that explains the cum crusties on your chest.
Quid
pro quo.
You don't say quid pro quo in my company.
Dalton, extra points if you put the rubber band on the dish. You know, the little sprayer.
Oh,
you
dude.
do that to her all
yes. The Plagram theorem
It
test.
won't work at my house because mine aims downward.
Mine? Shut up, Meg.
Kill you.
Is this why they're in matching flannel?
We're always in matching flannel.
Oh, you got me.
We got a Gager, folks.
Yeah, finally, Hammer got one.
We like to match. Okay, it's fine. Like like he says, we're slowly morphing into the same person.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what's sad is when it's hashtag 2019, and then you get a notification on your phone saying
Baby Yoda
so
approves
and
this.
so has posted for the first time in a while on Snapchat, and usually it's Instagram, and then you go look at their profile.
Wild.
It says Baptist Church.
Fuck.
Well, they don't have really a lot of new content.
Well, Mandy, of course you're merging into one person. I mean, your ass is so big, your clitoris is a quantum singularity. It's just called the spaghetti effect, darling.
Dude, you could have gone with Slither on that one. Easier for younger minds to adapt to.
They can read a fucking book.
No, Slither.
I understand.
She's
yes,
the Borg.
I
The
know.
Borg. Okay, so Star Trek fans. Okay,
yes, no,
I am
get the understanding,
in
but
the Star Trek. Okay.
Yes, the Star Trek, but not the Slither. You've not seen Slither, I'm sure.
No.
Oh, you got to see that.
Bad Habits Movie Club.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It is probably it is probably one of the worst alien invasion amoeba movies ever.
I'm scared.
Although honestly, I thought Dreamcatcher was really nice.
Dreamcatcher was great. Slither was
especially with butt weasels.
Well, butt weasels are great, but Slither, in my opinion, when they fucking inoculate the mother hive or the queen ant and she turns into an amoeba, a human version of an amoeba.
An amoeba.
An amoeba. I'm going to the terrace of Monona to sip my mimosas.
Are you guys talking about the little monsters that you can get with your Nintendo Switch? And you just put it on there?
I made a Nintendo Switch. Your father and I are divorcing. Meme wars.
But we still haven't heard the prank that
yes.
that
What
occurred
is the
this
prank?
morning.
Okay.
How did you cup a soup him?
Okay, it's on Snapchat. If you follow me, Mandy_Caldwell on Snapchat. But
AKA not Meg on Instagram. Oh,
yeah,
not Meg
not
1.
Meg 1. There is another not Meg. But
Nutmeg.
Yes. Not nutmeg.
No, that's
not
after
Meg
sex.
1.
That is after sexy time.
But this is on Snapchat. So basically, Dalton was taking a shit in my bathroom.
Microphone.
And
watching it right now.
You're watching it right now.
And I go into my daughter's bedroom and turn off the lights, which is right next to the bathroom. And what is happening? Why are you all looking at me like
No,
that?
we're listening. We want.
We're listening. This is called active listening.
If you
don't
had
want
your
a lot of people
headphones on, it's called active listening. We're listening intently right now.
Is that what this is? Yes. Okay. Anyway, I call bullshit. But I hide in the bed. In my daughter's bedroom. He's taking a shit. He comes out, and I just jump out him and yell, and he jumps, and he goes, "God damn it!"
So it's okay for you to hide in your daughter's bedroom, but if Dalton
No,
does
back
it-
up. You missed a key element. It's okay for you to hide in your daughter's closet.
Well, I wasn't hiding in her closet.
You should be.
That's just weird.
Well, we need you to come out of the closet.
Shut up, Meg.
We all had
Ring
weird
the bell,
college.
Mandy's pooping.
Mandy's pooping.
Mandy's pooping.
Mandy's pooping. No. It's. She's not pooping. She's squelching the cum out of her ass from earlier.
She's pooping a baby.
She's pooping after birth.
Well, because realistically,
ooh yeah.
Gamey.
Gamey.
yeah, it's called anusol.
Oh, next on Midnight Sushi.
Don't they sell that in a can?
Exactly.
I don't know, but you put it in her can apparently. Yeah. Pow, right in the kisser.
No, pow right in the shitter.
The setup and spike. So, Richie, you've been quiet most of this episode. When's your next jihad?
My next jihad?
Talking to the mic, sweetie.
When's your next mariachi jihad?
Mariachi jihad. Probably December 2nd. The open mic.
Lower the mic a little bit.
You know, he had it like
There you
5
go.
seconds ago, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking at my phone. I'm gonna be over here now."
Fuck it up. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Next jihad, December 2nd, the open mic. We're gonna have a roast battle. So, shameless plug there.
Yep. Well, we've had enough or a lot for the venue that you work at.
Oh yeah, I know. It's my bad.
No. Just talk to her about sponsorship because we gave her a lot of plugs today.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to get some revenue there.
Nah, not really. God damn it, Jeff.
Are you that weird guy that just hangs out and says, "Hey,
Look at my penis. Look at it. I'm not saying you have to acknowledge. Just look at it.
Unreal, isn't it?
She acknowledged.
It's glorious.
It's the snowboarder in him. You know, when he rode down the first mountain.
No, the snowboarder
bare
in
ass.
him was how he got into this.
See my dick? No tan line.
Got the best goggle tan line ever.
And Jose's doing this while very, very, very chill mode with the microphone 5 feet away from him. He's like, yeah, I got this bit, but fuck it.
Yeah, he's talking all the way on the
Not
other
like
side
we're
of
on
the
a
room.
podcast.
Apparently, he had 2 sips of the wine.
It's the pizza. He's got a food coma.
He's got a food belly baby going on.
That was me. I had a food baby earlier.
As she smacks her face with the
Trying to eat the bike.
Natural reflex.
Yes, and this is the point of the show where Hammer realizes we've all had a little bit too much already.
Not really.
No, I'm talking about one person.
What's too much? What's too much?
Ask your ass.
No, that can take a lot. So, like,
We're aware.
So, guys, if you're ever in the neighborhood of the Janesville, Wisconsin, look these 4 fantastic comics up. One's centralized from Rockford.
No.
No, where?
Beloit, Wisconsin.
Oh, Bellois. Robert, where are you centralized out of?
I'm centralized out of Janesville, although I live in Evansville, Wisconsin right now.
Oh, you live in Evil.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Those Richie prep fucks.
Those Richie prep rednecks.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
God, I hate
Where
that place.
can you find fucking more high-end flannel outside of fucking Mandy's closet?
Dalton's closet.
Oh! It's sexually transmitted now.
Yes.
He's going full Steven. He's going... It's the male version of Karen. It's Steven.
No, we call those Richards.
No, we call them Stevens now.
Both of them together will ask for the manager on Black Friday.
what's a combined name again, babe?
Dumb.
Douchebag?
I like how we raced for that one, Robert, sorry.
Dandy.
We are dandy.
You are dandy?
Dandy?
We just happened to come across this after
That is
coitus.
This is your post-sexual talks? Is dandy? You know, I've been with my girlfriend for 2.5 years. Our post-sexual talks are, hey, good job. High five, go to sleep.
My post, I've been together with mine for 16 years. Our post fucking coitance talk is, I'll get you a towel.
Yeah, she goes up and gets the towel. I love her.
The wet washcloth is the most.
Who's actually high-fived after sex? I've had one high five.
I have.
And it was the whitest sex in my life. So
no, I can't say it wasn't the whitest. It was probably
We're getting ready. Right, we're taking all our clothes off, and I noticed that she still has her socks on. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
Wait,
I'm jumping in.
That's Wisconsin sex, right
I'm
there.
gonna have my socks on too. And you know what? It was like the most comfortable sex I ever had. And we got done, and we high fived, and she's like, "Why do you still have your socks on?" And I'm like, "I thought you still had your socks on." So.
She was just white.
I took him.
His shit then.
I took him off mid-coitant. I had one in my mouth. You didn't catch that? I rolled him up and put him in my mouth. You were supposed to choke me when I said.
She Chris Angel'd her socks off during sex. That's some magic right there.
That was magic. I need some sex socks, some pre-sex socks I can put on.
Pre-sex.
You mean the ones that you haven't already just done?
Yeah,
what's wrong with that?
Okay, big mouth. Virgin sock.
If you start with 2 and end with 1.
I can roll this one up in a ball and it doesn't crinkle.
Bring back the Yenta. Darling, we're so proud of you. You have a fresh pair of socks.
Yeah, these ones don't have psoriasis. By psoriasis, we mean herpes.
Foot herpes.
How do you give socks herpes? I still don't know. But
ask my husband, George.
If you just say that it's athlete's foot, they won't ask too many questions.
You have athlete's foot of the pussy. What the fuck are you sticking up there?
I don't know. If you've ever watched Big Mouth, apparently you can get a pillow pregnant.
Wasn't that like the first episode?
First season.
Yeah, first season.
So
name the kid Scorpion.
I take it you want.
No. I was
Oh, no, I was going to ask if you wanted Henry to read your dates.
Henry?
Yes. I can call him back in
Actually,
studio.
tell you what,
Henry?
I'll call it.
Sure,
Henry,
Henry.
we need you to take the collar off, come over here and read this shit.
Come on, buddy.
Hammer stepping away. This is probably the longest prep we've ever had on show. Okay, Jose Montero, why is your name this? My God, this picture is daunting. November 27th, he will be at Charlie's Place, 8 p.m. in Janesville, Wisconsin. With Robert Luigi Parr. Why is not written down? You did not do that. That violates everything.
I'll violate you.
No, you will not. I do not know what you mean by that, but it will not happen. December 1st, he will be in the Elbow Room, 8 p.m., Chicago, Illinois. There's a comment there. I'm choosing to ignore it. Lincoln. Oh shit. Hammer's going to pop back in here. You're going to Lincoln, Nebraska? Good thing you look like a fucking white boy.
No! I love Lincoln. They're great.
Yes.
Yeah.
You love getting cornhole.
Hammer, give me that.
He will blend into the color of the corn.
No.
Children, therefore, of said
Yeah.
corn.
You see, that's the great
December
part.
7th, Lincoln, Nebraska. First Avenue Lounge at 7 p.m.
Henry, hold up.
Okay.
See, this is the greatest thing about him. He can go there. He'll look like the guy who's like, yeah, he runs a farm. You know, he's a great guy. He's
Where's
nice.
the
He's
paper
husky.
towel?
He's cuddly. And
There
on
it
top
is.
of that, he can actually go and pick it too.
Hey,
Even through Henry's glasses, I caught that, you fucking party fouler.
Jose, if you think that they didn't have condoms in Hurley, Wisconsin, wait till you get to Lincoln, Nebraska.
I've been there many times. I love Lincoln. Anyway.
No, they just don't have partners. They have cousins in Nebraska.
Why do you think he's going back to Nebraska? He needs to purify the gene pool.
All right, Henry, come back here and finish this, please.
December the 9th in Des Moines, Iowa. He will be in Teehees Comedy Club. Why would you name your comedy club Teehees?
Because that's an awesome name, and Sid is awesome.
And it says TBD.
Yes.
Testicular Tuberculosis Dick.
And I'm
Got
never
it.
giving you a promo again.
12 December, Janesville, Wisconsin, Voight Music Center, 8 p.m. As Mr. Lavin would say, Voight! December the 14th, Palatine IL, Dirty Nellies, 7:30 p.m. with 0 seconds following. You realize you fucked that one up?
Yeah.
Whoever did this promo for you.
Henry, get your ass back on the mic. Hammer, stop it. Let him finish.
8th of January, Belvoir, Wisconsin, Mustangs, 8 p.m. January 10th, Sterling IL, Rusty Fox, 7 p.m. Fun fact, the Rusty Fox is what the Turkish call a rusty trombone.
Okay, thank you.
I want to bring something
All
up
right.
about that lineup, and I think it's relevant.
Okay. Henry, thank you very much. Get your ass back in the corner.
Got
Put the
him.
collar back on. And I'm apologizing ahead of time for the seizure his phone probably caused you.
Oh, my God, it was blinking a lot.
Thank you, Henry. Beautiful
Thank
man.
you, Henry, for that wonderful
Good job,
talk.
Henry.
Jose, I wanted to bring something up about a show I co-produced, and there was an issue with it. So on that poster, he said 8 p.m. the December 12th show. Is that right?
December the 12th, yes.
But on these cards say open at 7, starts at 7:30.
Does it say 7:30 ... 0 seconds? Here we go.
Whoopsie.
I never thought I'd outdo you.
Shut up.
So here's the issue. The last show I did,
Damn
there
it,
was actually
Richard.
a big issue with that time thing because that we had a poster that said it started at 8, and then
Keyword
the venue,
had.
The venue exactly had, and then the venue pushed the time back to 8:30. So you had some people showing up at 7, and then the show to get seats and whatnot.
Right.
And then the show didn't start till actually like 8:45. Almost.
Kind of like some of these shows.
So
yeah, we're going live at 8:30. We go live at 8.
3 hours later.
Or
So-
last week's episode, yes, thank you.
That was definitely an issue. So you had like people sitting around, for even a half hour. That turns into an hour for some people. They show up early.
I got it, Richard. I'm sorry.
But Richard! No, this is what happens when you say but Richard.
No, and
Flip side, though, that show did have a great turnout.
yeah, it had a great turnout.
Oh my God,
and
she's talking again.
Hopefully,
She's being very observant. It's a good turnout. There were a lot of people there, even the people that didn't want to be there. They were still there.
Well, seriously, from a spectator's point of view, you were at that show that we just did. That Richard and I are now co-producing a show, also in Janesville, Wisconsin. And Manny was at the show as a spectator. What were your thoughts on that?
Was this at Slicks?
I'm more impressed. No. I'm more impressed. One, by the fact he's asking for your thoughts. Two, that you actually have thoughts.
Ouch, Gary! What the fuck?
Missed what?
Oh Christ!
What, the 7:30?
Yeah.
This is why you have grammarians as friends, sir. He's pissed. He's a fucking perfectionist. Look at this guy.
Yes, he is. He is very perfectionist.
Are you a Virgo?
No.
No, you should be. It's delightful. You would never miss these things.
What are you, actually? Just curious.
What are you?
What's your
Mexican.
sign?
We've talked about this.
You know what? It doesn't matter because Mercury's in retrograde. Okay.
No,
Mercury may be retrograding, but it does.
It just went direct. Fuck you.
It may have be. It may be that way, but it still doesn't give you an excuse to be that big of a cunt, Meg.
I do not appreciate the cunt word.
It's great if you
I'm putting it out there.
Mercury is no longer in retrograde. So
it was never in retrograde.
Not the source of your problem anymore. Okay. And yes, that show was fantastic. I thought the comments brought on were really, really great.
You have 39 seconds.
In comedy, that's what we call a callback, folks.
That was the only reason I set you up, just to be honest with you.
I'm going to be really terrible at this when I actually get on. Just so you know.
Worst case, just start blowing the crowd. Do something you're good at.
Oh!
It's not that kind of show, Michael.
Okay, so it's definitely not parenting class.
No, but
that one might be below the belt.
Well, that's where she does her best work.
That's where she's done her best work, as well as her ADD.
I mean, I'll take that as a compliment.
It's ADD TBD. All different dads to be determined. Dalton,
it's
Dalton, get on it. Get on it.
No, there is one father to my children.
For now.
No.
For now.
I'm passing the mic.
Wait, was that like the perfect steel door opening?
It was. For a second there, I thought she was done, but then she wasn't, and then she is, and then now she wants to see the cocksucking manager. I do not appreciate the joke about my children.
No, because I know who the manager is, and he's not my friend.
It's actually a she, and she's your handler?
I thought our sister wasn't going to.
No, Rose is her handler. She is the manager. I don't give two shits about fucking with that shit. Fuck that shit. No. Y'all need to bury that hatchet like fucking Dalton buries his face in your ass.
Good for you, Dalton.
Good. Jesus Christ.
Build
what? Cry me a fucking river.
I just do
Jesus
what any
fuck.
guy with a below average sized penis and a dream can do with his life.
You forgot IQ, sir.
I'm really unsure of who you were just referring to.
I don't give two shits about that. Fuck off. Get over it.
Hey,
Cry
did
me a
you
river.
see the Packers are playing the 49ers?
The Packers are
right
playing
now?
the no Niners right now.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I just hope both guys have fun, you know?
Wow. Wait,
Give
who's
a
winning?
t-shirt with that time.
I need it.
Are the Packers
I
winning?
have a t-shirt that just says sports.
Yeah. Sports ball.
Did anyone else see the one football guy hit the other football guy with the helmet?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
he
that
did
was
that.
crazy.
He
Mason
actually,
Rudolph.
Yeah, they actually took that out of my field management guide for how to do war.
I did actually see
Thank you,
a
Michael.
video earlier today of the Cleveland Brown fans taking Mason Rudolph pinata and just hitting it with helmets. So it was
That was
fantastic.
interesting.
That was very interesting. It's fantastic.
If you look at the math on the helmet, you had one guy with no helmet square up with a guy with two helmets. Just did the math there.
As a person who doesn't watch sports, why was he wearing two helmets?
No, he had a helmet in his hand. He ripped the helmet off one guy, and then the guy got pissed and fronted up on him, and then he hit him.
Can we start a new podcast show where it's Richard Garcia explains sports?
One guy, two helmets.
Richard Garcia explains sports to adults.
You have
Latino-
39 seconds.
Before the music ends, or you come?
Yes, both.
Yes. He knows Rule 8.
Yes.
Okay, so live update. By the way, those who give a shit, it's 0 to 23 right now.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to assume that's in favor of the 49ers.
Yes.
Oh, 49ers.
Did I mention I'm a freaking Raider fan, so I can't talk crap?
Oh, I'm a Bear fan, so I hate everything.
It's the coffee one.
No, I was really hoping the Packers would win today. I really was.
I really don't get into sports ball. I like sports puck
love
better.
Sports.
I'm a big hockey fan. So.
God damn it! Let me go. Let me ring the bell, and then we'll talk more hockey.
All right.
Who was playing?
Then we'll ring
Oh
the bell
my
and
gosh!
talk
Wait,
about
who
hockey.
said they're a big hockey fan?
I love
Did
hockey.
you see Don
Dirty
Cherry?
Dingles?
Yes. Oh my! Don Cherry no longer has the job for Hockey Night in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, he got fired. He said something about immigrants. I can't say I know the story 100%, but he got fired. And then Don Cherry, you know how Don Cherry is.
Yeah.
If you watch
That's
Canada
the guy who
Night,
played
Hockey Night.
War Machine in the Iron Man movies, right?
No.
Don Cheadle.
Cool story, bro.
I'm just trying to contribute to the conversation.
He would not apologize for his comments.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that does not surprise me one bit with him. Unfortunately, I have not been able to keep up with it as much as I usually do this year, just because of my schedule. However, I do keep track of how the Blackhawks are doing, but it's as far as they do, they're losing. But
no, it's I don't know. It's been a weird.
That was probably the fast piss break I've ever taken.
Oh, we were just getting into hockey.
Yes, that's
hey,
why.
Richard, what do you follow?
Esports.
I was going to say ISIS.
MMA.
They have their own
2-1 on beheadings.
What was the one?
The guy tripped and fell off the cliff.
I was going to say Jessica Lynch. Come on.
Oh.
Deep cut.
Damn.
Wait,
Jane Fonda.
Shout out to esports.
Fuck Jane Fonda.
If you guys have never seen like the esports like Tekken tournaments or Mortal Kombat
Those guys get
tournaments,
fucking into it.
that is crazy stuff to watch.
They go crazy. Same with Smash.
No,
Bros.
this is the coffee one. Coffee infused wine.
Really? Nice.
Pass it.
I need a second.
I am actually up for a beer sales position, so.
Where at? No. Sorry.
I can't.
Sorry. Yeah, we don't want to jeopardize it.
Yes, exactly.
Especially with some of the shit that's been said on this episode.
But back to esports though.
We have esports.
It's dope. It's a lot of fun if you've never looked at it. Pass it around.
No, the thing that I love, I'll watch/listen to the guys that do the first-person shooter ones, the TDM, the classic ones, and they, dude, I just
Dalton's like, nope.
Smells like
the
soy
call
sauce.
sign-
You'll eat her ass, but you won't try a wine?
It's fermented.
So is her ass.
That's what was meant to
Race
be
to
played
it.
on.
Race to it. We marathon that one.
Yeah, we did.
Both you and I kind of made eye contact,
Yeah.
and it's like, which one's going to say
one
it
of us is gonna
first?
get it.
We
One of
got
us-
this. We got this one ready to go.
But the funniest thing is, Dalton smelled it, said no, but I would rather eat her ass, and then she took a drink of it. So he's going to taste it one way or another.
If de facto, yes,
yes.
you will.
You might as well taste it firsthand.
Because the acidity of the coffee is going to end up in her vajayjay juices.
Yeah.
And I know you're a type to go back to front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you bleach the coffee first.
We're talking about the coffee or her asshole now. 50 Shades of Man.
And why is that not called changing your ringtone?
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Robert would like to talk to you about that. He actually had a joke about that when I first met him.
I did.
Yes, anal bleaching. I made a Gwyneth Paltrow joke.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That was so many bottles of Jameson ago.
You're a Jameson man.
I am very much a Jameson man. Jameson, Redbreast.
I apologize because I was actually thinking about bringing in one of my favorite bourbons into the studio for you tonight.
Chardo?
So yes, sir.
I was actually
next
thinking
time.
about grabbing a bottle of Jameson on the way here for you guys.
Well, I have been.
Unfortunately, some stuff happened and I was not able to go to the store beforehand. So.
I was thinking of getting 2 bottles of Jameson.
You had this said from the man who brought a 40 to the network his first appearance.
Thank you for that. You actually bought me the 40, so thank you.
Well, it was on your retainer. entertainer.
I donated. It left a hefty tip.
Yes, you did. Thank you
But
so
just
much
the
for
tip.
that. But
Just
just the
the
tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Even though I threw up all the PBR you gave me, but still.
Seriously?
Dude, I drank so much different beer that day because I went to a brewing company in Beloit for my company. So
Which one?
G5?
G2.
G5.
G with a number.
G with a number, yeah.
Okay.
And I had like 5 different kind of craft beers. And I came here, drank the 40, drank that fucking leaded PBR. And then,
Dude, that leaded PBR is the shit.
it
I
was-
can't wait to try the coffee PBR.
I hate to do a shameless
They're
plug,
making the
but-
PBR, if I may.
absolutely.
PBR did. They bought out Brown Bomber, and they revamped the recipe. They pretty much added PBR to what Brown Bomber is.
Really?
Yes, sir. And
No.
the moment it hits Wisconsin, it's in this studio every day.
Along with next month.
Oh, save that.
Yeah,
Jose.
what I was going to say is kind of a shameless plug on Beloit, but G5 is actually pretty dope if you ever get a chance to go to it.
Yeah, I just haven't had to.
It's a lot of it's pretty good. Not to mention that Beloit has like a winery that's actually producing pretty solid stuff.
Okay.
It's not too far outside of Beloit if you get a chance to look it up.
Who was explaining to me they had a bit about Beloit?
Who doesn't have?
Who doesn't?
Well, no. Their intro was how afraid of you.
That was Richard.
Yeah, okay.
Are you as scared as Janesville? As Janesville is of you?
But
it is the weirdest rivalry.
It is, and when I'm from Beloit originally. I grew up in Beloit, and I didn't move to. I moved to Janesville about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And at that point, I realized like
There's
everyone.
a lot more heroin in Janesville than there is Beloit.
I disagree, but
I thought it was Coke. I thought Beloit had Coke.
Beloit has.
Everything.
You know, but we sell it to the people in Janesville. So I mean, we have it, we don't do it.
Fucks. Got
so
it. Janesville's the Richie fucks that Beloit sells to.
But the thing is that
I'm not getting an argument.
In Janesville, everyone that I encountered, they're like, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "From Beloit." They're like, "Holy shit." You haven't been shot yet, as I've been shot at, but and they're just so scared of you just because of the fact that you're from Beloit.
Yeah, you might as well say, "Hi, I'm from the cast of The Oz."
Yeah, and they want nothing to
Oz.
do with you because they think that you're this gang-banging thug because they look down on Beloit so much, and all you have to say is, "Fuck you! You're from Janesville. I remember your racist. Yeah, I remember your racist roots.
Yep.
I mean." You know, it's all it is.
Geraldo Rivera later.
Broke his arm.
That was his nose.
No, he broke his nose on TV. Broke his arm in Janesville.
Yes.
Come back to that. Evo 2015. What are you standing up for?
Hong Kong.
No, we'll get back to that. Anyways, finish.
Wow.
No, I was
quiz
finished.
fail.
Yeah. No, I was finished. I was good.
That's what she said.
I thought you were Irish, but okay.
Well, the funny thing about the whole Janesville Beloit thing, if you go to like Madison, if you go
the Finlands. There's a country.
If you go to like other
Capital
cities like
cunt.
Madison and Milwaukee, and you ask about Janesville,
Sorry.
they're just like, "Isn't that like Beloit? Like, isn't that like?" So they just kind of lump Beloit and Janesville together.
You might as well just say Rock County. It's the same great shit.
You know what? Hold on a second.
Okay,
I'm gonna
listening.
get up on a pedestal real quick.
Okay.
Pedestal.
Can you? Because Edgerton is also
hold on,
Rock County.
hold on.
Pedestal. Let me.
Pedestal.
Let me say this real quick. Okay, so people dump on Beloit, which you know what? As of recent times,
Well, isn't that how Beloit got its name?
yeah, so they stood up on a bridge, pooped off it, went Beloit, whatever.
Yeah.
But as of recently, we have 2 that I know of basketball players who play in Europe professionally. Okay.
We have a WNBA All-Star from Janesville. He actually dated her. I'm pointing at Lavin, and then we found out she was a lesbian, so he turned her.
Oh,
Besides the
geez.
point.
Why
No.
am I not
He
surprised?
turns many people.
Hold on.
He
Besides
turns
the
many
point.
people into lesbians.
But Beloit on top of it has so much talent coming out of it, but
Misty
because we
Bass.
get a bad rap, it's overlooked by cars going into
WNBA.
roofs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
You
is
went
that
on a date with her.
that Beloit is the intersection between 3 major interstates.
I understand.
And
this.
you know, it's just so
You're
I
preaching
mean,
to the choir. I already know.
Oh,
Yeah.
that doesn't surprise me at all.
You've
Not
got 2
at
different things
all.
going on.
Oh no, I was trying to figure out who turned Misty Bass gay. Chubby Checker's granddaughter.
I was
yes.
gonna say her coach probably.
I dated all the other girls on the basketball team.
Oh, that's right.
She was like way too tall.
What's wrong with
I'll
tall
deal
women?
with the dog girl.
She was like fucking a foot tall.
I
that's
remember
not
Misty
true.
Bass.
No,
the girl
hey,
could have straight up
grab a
ball.
trampoline,
Yeah,
suck on the titties.
We went to high school with her. Apparently, Mrs. Lehman fucking turned her gay.
Oh, well, I'm
The
not
coach.
mentioning any of that. I'm just saying Missy basketball.
Oh, still can.
Mrs. Layman
Yes.
turned someone gay.
My homeroom teacher was her husband. It was
All right.
totally a fucking shield. I guarantee that. Because it's like, he's this petite little fucking math teacher. She's this fucking bitch fucking tall bull dyke.
They balance each other out.
Oh, there was more balance than you could see. My apologies for that, Jose. There was a lot going on in that.
I've got nothing to.
My
further
total
add on that
apologies.
No, there's the basketball players from Beloit and that played in Europe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Weaver
I
was
said
one of them.
significantly
Yes.
more than that, but it was just covered up with banter of.
Me and Lavin, I
Everything.
apologize. I thought he dated Misty Bass for a couple seconds. It turned out it was another guy, and I'm not going to say.
We went to school with Weaver.
Yeah, Kyle Weaver.
Kyle Weaver.
Who's
Al-
playing in Europe right now.
Yep.
All right. And there's also
He played
Parks.
for the Nets for a short time.
No, he was drafted by actually the Bobcats.
Okay, yep.
And then.
Oh, wait. There's a setup here for all you fans in the deep cuts. I don't know, man. Why would they name a team after me?
Bobcat, welcome back. I remember that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, is that the first time you've heard that?
No, I heard your Bobcat last time.
Okay, good.
But then there's Parks, Terrell
Makes me
Parks
giggle.
Sr., who actually played Western Illinois University. Now he is actually playing in Europe as well. And then we've got a couple Latino gentlemen who actually played soccer.
Notice he said gentlemen.
Well, come on, it's what it is. But they're actually doing recording live, doing like professional stuff, and we've got comedians who are actually making waves. So it's like, one thing that actually kills me about small towns like Janesville and Beloit is that we cut down talent that is being brought up in our cities, and we give them no love.
Yeah.
We really do.
Okay.
We don't really give them any
you're
love.
correct, because we have Beloit had Danica Patrick.
Yeah.
No, that was
Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Okay, that's beneficial.
It was Roscoe all
That
along.
was
No,
Illinois.
because she actually in the Joe Rogan interview, she claimed Beloit.
Okay, cool. I
never heard that.
We have Superman from Smallville. He's Janesville. You have Liberace, who's from West Allis. You have Willem Dafoe, who's from fucking
Appleton.
Mimi's from Stevens Point. That's a Drew Carey cut.
Yep.
Right, but not that. But
we have a lot of
that's different-
Wisconsinites,
that's
but
different parts of
there's
Wisconsin.
a few Rock County fucking Wisconsinites.
Pete Lee.
Pete Lee, thank you.
And then we got people like Vicky Lynn, who's been on LOL TV.
Thank you. Thank you. Segue.
We've got people that are really trying to do things. Look at Janesville. Look at these three guys.
I try not to look at Janesville because it still
Look at
needs
these
a
four
mayor.
guys,
Look
'cause-
at these.
What
Yeah,
I'm
look
trying
at
to
these
say,
four
we're
guys
trying
here
to do-
at this
and
table.
And there's more than just us four. There are so many people out just in our area that are trying to do things.
Yeah, there was
But
the former GOP.
Well,
Paul
there's
Ryan.
that. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm
Yes.
talking.
You mean the man who had us investigated by Secret Service twice?
Us, yes, specifically us, yes. No, it happened. It happened. So, no, continue,
No,
Jose.
that's good.
No, I agree with Jose, and I know what he's saying. And one thing that, especially when you
He's
go
just
to
getting tired of interrupted.
like
I'm
Madison,
interrupted with the exact stuff that I'm talking about.
Okay,
like Madison and Milwaukee, and what I'm hoping to do with my open mic is to give a different impression of Janesville, because it's like we get no credit from other cities. Like they're like, oh, Janesville is just that. Like even Beloit too. It's just like, oh, it's just that crime-ridden place. They don't have this, they don't have that. And it's like if you can get like, there's talented people here. And
Janesville's not the letter Kenny that people think it is. Beloit's not the fucking cheeseburger.
Beloit is not the Wisconsin Detroit. Janesville is not Letterkenny. We're all alcoholics. Have
No,
fun
we're
with it.
not all alcoholics. Those moved to fucking Kansas City when GM closed down.
True.
and Mexico.
Ah!
Dude,
Well-
I fucked up. Here's just a side story. I remember I was talking shit about GM. I moved out here in 6th grade, so like I didn't feel the effect of GM.
What was that,
shutting
2
down.
years ago?
Took me like a couple years, whatever. So I'm just shooting the shit with some friends. I'm like, oh yeah, wasn't it hilarious when GM got shut down and all the rich kids had to move to Mexico? This one girl's just like, my dad lost his job and we lost our house and my family had a divorce. It was the worst time of my life. And I was like, just
Congratulations, you survived.
I remember being in Roscoe, Illinois when that happened and seeing that like on CNN that GM was closing 4 plants and one of them being in Janesville. And I was currently unemployed at that moment. And I'm like, I'm fucked. You know, it's just and it cue to me being unemployed for a year and a half. Like I remember them opening up an Aldi's location, and there were people, and they were doing on the spot interviews, and people were lined up around the block to just be a cashier at Aldi's.
Kind of reminds you of when Dollar General opened up.
Yeah, I mean, still.
That facility cannot keep people.
No, they are
What
still
the
doing
fuck?
like on the spot hiring. Man, no, it was crazy, and I mean, just going back to those were just some of the darkest days, and it was really funny too because at that point,
we're still in those.
We're still in those days, but Janesville was still looking down at Beloit, going, "Man, that's Detroit, but we're Janes Vegas." I'm like, how?
That's not
How
any
the
better.
fuck?
That is not any better. The crime rate in Vegas is the highest in the nation. Next to fucking,
Yeah,
next
but
to Milwaukee.
I'm like,
next to Milwaukee and Detroit.
Where's your casino? You fuck the gas station.
Remember
with
when they
the
tried
free
bringing
slot machines?
I was gonna say, remember when they tried saying, "Hey, we're gonna open up a casino in Beloit"?
You mean the entire time of my existence?
Yes.
You know,
They've been saying that since day one.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
well,
and now that they
now
started
they're
building it, the front half of the building collapsed.
yeah. Well, okay. Which one's gonna get a casino first, Rockford or Beloit?
Rockford.
Exactly.
My money's on Rockford because why? Marijuana's legal.
And they're already building the damn thing and have T-shirts. Like they started promoting it before they even had building permits.
So, guys, if you're taking, if you're taking notes, if you build T-shirts, they will come.
Just make a T-shirt.
Yeah, but I remember this
Why is
being
she
a
wearing
huge thing with Jim Doyle.
If she's wearing anything less than flannel, I'm scared.
That was a perfect time to play the music.
Yeah, it was. Where's the 39 seconds? Deep cut. Wow.
Man.
So I digress. We're trying to focus again, folks. We are totally having a great time here.
Yeah.
Michael's, and why is everyone quiet? This is like the first time.
Okay.
Well, like, I mean, speaking
This
of
is
a great time,
ADOCD.
Robert had a little
Yeah, now
adventure
everyone
today.
talks at once.
This is
Ring the bell.
ADOCD,
Actually-
attention deficit comedy disorder.
You guys want to hear a really funny story?
Okay.
You want to hear a really funny story? Last night I went out to dinner with my parents, and for my birthday, that was a few weeks ago. And
Happy birthday!
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you
happy
so much.
belated, you
I
ginger
don't
fuck.
I don't care, but
The second
my
ginger fuck in studio.
The thing is my girlfriend seems to care about my birthday. My parents seem to care about my birthday. Because
Well,
apparently-
yeah.
yeah.
It was the last time they actually loved each other.
No, stepdad. You know, like,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, my dad died last year, so thanks.
Mine died this year, so hey, we're in the same boat.
I
Mine
love
died 2
you.
years ago. So chronologically.
So hey, there we go
So-
chronologically. 1, 2, 1.
Yeah. But so we last night I told while my girlfriend and I we went on vacation, we were in the car for a long time, so we started having a lot of conversations, and we brought up like a lot of stories that over the last 2 years we hadn't really explored. And I told my girlfriend the story, and she didn't believe me. And so when we got to having dinner with my parents, I said, "Mom, you need to tell the story about how you took us to the wrong family reunion." And
oh, that is fantastic.
And she, I was like,
"Because the wrong vape store."
Because my
that is more fantastic too.
Because I was like, my girlfriend does not believe me, and my mom just put her head down at the restaurant and said, "Damn it, why would you tell her?" You know, and. This is the story, guys. When I was
your response should have been, "Why wouldn't I have?"
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I'm an asshole. You raised me to be an asshole. Of course, I'm gonna tell her.
This is just Robert.
Yeah, exactly. At 7 years old, I was. We were told like, "Hey, we're gonna go to a family reunion." We'd never been to a family reunion. We never really met other members, like extended family. And my mom was very gung-ho that we were going to go to this family reunion. And so we drove 4.5 hours down to Southern Illinois. And it was me and my 16-year-old brother. And we didn't get along, as well as my mom and my aunt. And we finally get down there. We arrive 2.5 hours late. This is like the mid-90s. All the food's been put away. Everyone starts going ahead and complaining that, we show up too late to eat. My mom the entire time said, we're not going to stop for food. We're going to eat together as a family. We're going to go down there. We're going to meet family. We're going to eat together as a family. We show up. Food's been put away. They said, if it's such a big deal to you, we'll get the food back out for you.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. So us kids.
God, and it's going on.
It's fucking loop. How did that loop?
And so us kids are excited because we're finally hungry. My mom goes, no, that's fine. My kids are okay because she doesn't want to inconvenience these people because she wants to make a good impression. At which point they start asking her, who are you related to? Do you know this person? Do you know this person? She goes, no, I don't know this person. My mom finds out it's the wrong family. They just have the same last name as we do. And then we've been here for about 30 minutes at this point, and my mom, in a frustrated look that I'll never forget, goes, "It's the wrong family. Get back in the car." And we had to get back in the car and drive 3.5 hours back.
I just got to communicate. Can I ask, is this in your fucking bit?
No, this was just a recent memory I had that I told to my girlfriend that I just had to get verified, and my mom is now pissed off with me that I told.
You want to make her more? You want to make her more pissed off?
Yeah, no,
get paid for it.
Yeah. Oh, my mom will never come see my comedy show.
We know.
Yeah, she's very.
Well, I mean,
she's very religious, and she tells everyone that I'm a drug dealer.
Comedian question: who of the four of you, outside of your father, not very. We know because you said it in another episode. Outside of your father, whose mother would come see their comedy shows?
See, now, like, my mom can't because she's been labeled as a flight risk since she was arrested for domestic terrorism in 2016.
Okay, we're gonna unpack that.
Why
in a
are you
minute.
checking for Richard?
No. We're. What's that? Okay, thank you, Johnny, for killing me on that.
It was behind a paywall.
It was okay. You said no, your mother would not because she's a flight terrorist risk.
I'm sure that, like, she'd definitely come up to me after a show and stab me, but yeah, no.
As long as she doesn't say Allah Akbar, you're fine.
No, probably more like
Aloha
yeehaw.
Snack Bar. What?
More like yeehaw.
Okay. Richard?
Oh, my mom hasn't been caught for being a domestic terrorist yet.
But would she see your comedy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're PG-13, got it.
No, I'm real dirty.
Oh, so your mom's real dirty, too. Okay.
Her email is kitty69.
I'm going to take...
Wait, is that her birth year, though?
It is.
Dude, that doesn't count.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what you're doing. Like, you know exactly what you're doing.
Wait, what's her first name?
Kathy?
Okay, so it's her nickname and
her birth
year.
Yeah. And he sits there and calls her out and goes, "Mom,
yeah,
I love you very much. Do you realize what that really means in real life?"
Yeah.
Like, it's also her Chatterbait username, but that's unrelated.
Yeah. Now, if it was Big Dick for Paycheck,
hold on. No, it is Big Dick. On Chatterbait, it's Kitty69.
Tinder profiles are a bitch.
Don't I know it? I mean, what?
Facebook dating app ain't bad, though.
I mean,
they have
I
a
did
dating
all right
app?
on Tinder.
Yeah, they have a whole dating section on Facebook now.
Holy shit. That was just...
Where do you
I
think
did
I
not
found
know
my last
this.
2 dates
Oh
from?
my god, I'm such a fucking boomer.
Yeah.
Okay, boom.
So am I. I'm just now realizing this shit, too.
No, you're Boom Howard, dude. We've discussed this.
No, that's only when I'm fucking on Jameson drunk.
Yeah, I know.
10-4 dinosaur.
Yes, thank you. Fuck. Hey, listen here, fucking millennial fuck.
Oh, yeah, let's unpack this.
Okay, let's unpack this. I'm actually of the transitional millennial/boomer era. I'm a zennial.
Yeah, you're. They labeled it as the like the ignored era or something like that.
We are the ignored era, where the greatest Star Wars movie came out, 1981. So therefore, I claim or I identify
Return
as
of the Jedi.
No, Millennial Falcon. That's what I identify as. Okay, I'm a Millennial Falcon.
81. That was Return of the Jedi.
Yes, it was. It was the best fucking Star Wars movie ever.
You're claiming Ewoks made the best fucking Star Wars ever.
I am, because it was pre-Jar Jar Binks, you fuck.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm a millennial and I prefer Empire.
Empire?
Empire.
Yeah, we got 2 Empires. I'm more...
Return of the Jedi.
I
Rogue
have
One
not
didn't have
seen
to
a
slide
single
up.
Star Wars movie.
All right, so you're a
Return of the
Trekkie.
Jedi as well.
I have not seen a single Star Trek movie.
Oh, I just heard you're going to learn today.
I am a Jurassic Park fan.
King God is a dinosaur. Holy shit. What the fuck?
I'm never going back home.
This is why I was never popular in high school. Everybody starts singing a song. I'm sitting there like, how come I never knew this?
Me and Jose are just being
my parents.
Don't worry, I didn't know it until
Hold
we
on,
met
let me
in
play the
Italian
music.
T-Rex.
Mandy's going to talk. I got to get the music cue.
God damn it!
I just heard that for the first time. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you are
In all
welcome here
fairness-
anytime.
In all fairness, I had never heard it until I met our former table flipping T-Rex, and then we made a ringtone out of that song.
No. It was we came up with this table flipping T-Rex, joined the network. We fucking celebrated it.
And then we made a ringtone out of
And
it.
then I made it into a ringtone, which you can buy behind the paywall on patreon.com/badhabitsnetwork.
Shit, like I actually heard that before hanging out with you guys.
Yes.
So then I hung out with you guys and you started singing that and like, oh, my family.
Yeah, I love the Jurassic Park series so much. I even went and saw the original Jurassic Park live with a symphony.
No shit.
Yes, it was.
I am envious.
One of the best experiences of my life. So,
Do you need another one, Robert?
Yes, please.
Paper towel, please. We're paper towel, please. We're gonna pull full Mandy if we don't get paper towel, please.
Towels.
I thought did we use them up on the last one you fucking spilled? Bubba?
Yes, we did.
Oh no shit! Toss it.
You know, for all of you guys out there in listener land, we all enjoy PBRs. And if you enjoy PBR as well, you should be drinking
99
along.
packs are coming to the Woodmans in Janesville in
Yes,
December.
oh, thank God. Thank God. I love that they call it family size.
No, that's the uncle you don't invite into your apartment.
I gotta say, one time I was doing this show in Chicago, and I was getting ready to go on stage. This guy comes up to me and he goes, "You like beer?" I said, "Yes."
You
yes,
like
I do.
PBR?
And he goes, "Have you ever had the best beer ever made?" And I said, "I don't know. I've had a lot of them. There's a lot of beers that are pretty good." And he said, "I said, what are you talking about?" He goes, "Pabst Blue Ribbon."
As long as he didn't say Milwaukee Best.
If you
I'm good.
if you even call PBR by Pabst Blue Ribbon, you're fucked.
No, it's called PBR and or Wisconsin Water.
And that's why I told him, I was like, dude, I'm from Wisconsin. We drink PBR because it's the best tasting beer, and we know what our bank account looks like.
I drink it 'cause it's cheap.
It's the best tasting beer for our credit scores. Let's get it.
Oh, no, if we're in Minnesota. Because they have that 3-2 flu.
That's true.
And they had gas stations and bars with marquees that said 3.2, question mark. Our water is 3.5. Welcome to Wisconsin.
Yeah. and I will say, you millennial dicks raised up the price of PBR by $3 a case.
It was snowboarders originally, believe it or not.
And I will say, I accidentally
farted?
spilled 3 drops on myself.
It's not who farted, it's Jeff's feet.
With you.
Oh, that's fine. We have asteroid belt ass over here too.
I just sack tapped Jeff. And his response was to shove his fucking nasty shoe in my face.
Hold on, she's talking again.
So the first thing from a guy shoved into your face you didn't say no to. Congratulations, you've moved up in the world.
Go on. No, I want to hear this. Listen, you fucking bald-headed shit fuck. You have a great rant coming. I know you have one on board
Rant.
for this guy.
Rant.
Roast him.
Rant.
Hey,
Please.
dumb shit Medusa fucking braid cunt. You have to fucking prime yourself.
Mother of Karens, get on with
Mother
it.
of Karen, let's go. You have to get
you
primed
speak
for the
for
roast
all
battle.
Karens.
You speak for all
Listen,
pre-Karens.
you shiny head motherfucker. No. I'm not talking to him now. I'm talking to you, Amber. You shiny head motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
35 seconds.
Go fuck yourself.
I do multiple times. It's called being on night shift. Yes! He got her again! Oh! What happened right now was Jeff took his shoe off right after she got done ranting, and I was going to give my retort. He takes his shoe off that smells like booty, dick, pussy, and piss, and shoved it right in her face.
Smell it from here, by the way.
Oh my God, she's threatening to rip his balls off in studio. Dalton.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why we need cameras in the studio. Donate to Patreon right now.
Oh my God.
For only
She's
$2
trying
a
to
month,
knee
you
him
two
in-
can see exactly the shit that...
Oh, hold on. Let's
That is not a UFC regulated move.
Can somebody Facebook Live this shit right now? Bad Habits Network. I'm trying. I'm hurrying.
How do you go live?
She has great Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yeah.
Control.
Well, they did wrestle in the nude.
Turtle Donut Comedy right now.
God.
Promo for Turtle Donut Comedy.
Mandy, you are live to all of my friends on Facebook. What do you have to say?
God.
Underhooks, Mandy. Underhooks. Dun, control.
Dun, dun, dun.
All I seen was his shoe. All I seen before this was his shoe, her face.
That is a tagline for this show, ladies and gentlemen.
And we all hail PBRs.
She is such a Karen.
Another Midwestern delight. Karen approved. He got her again. Oh shit. Okay, so guys, I think we need to cut this episode short.
Yeah, so we can at least establish alibis.
Yes, so guys, if you're listening in, thank you for joining us. Holy shit. One last time, round of the table. Where can we find you guys, starting with Dalton?
Okay, yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, Turtle Donut Comedy, Dalton James Pfeiffer. Also, check out Betty White Wellness Watch on Facebook. Betty White Wellness Watch, welcome to the show within a show where we take a break from all the goofs and laughs and check in on the well-being of America's golden girl. She's fine. Let's move on.
Richie Garcia, you can find me on Facebook, also with Turtle Donut Comedy. Also at the Looking Glass the first Monday of every month. December 2nd is the next one. We'll be having a roast battle. Me and Dalton will be co-hosting this one. It should be a great time.
And 2 or 3 shifts on Saturdays.
Yep, and Robert Luigi Parr here. You can find me on Facebook as well. Robert Luigi Parr. I'm the only one on Facebook with that name. Thank you, parents. Didn't want me to be a doctor. You can also find me at Charlie's Place on the 27th of November. This is coming up Wednesday if you're in the Janesville, Wisconsin area. Showtime 8 o'clock. And headlining will be Mars Timms from Netflix's Easy and also Chicago Bulls and Mortal Kombat fame. Hope to see you guys there. Again, no cover charge. And 8 o'clock showtime.
And you can find me at
Jose Montero.
Jose Montero at Facebook. We've got a couple shows coming up in the local area. Obviously, we got Janesville, Wisconsin on the 27th of November, just coming up this week with Robert Luigi Parr. And then also, again, back in Janesville on the 12th of December, not at 8 o'clock, but at 7 the doors open. Show starts at 7:30. That's actually going to be having Rich Garcia here hosting for us that evening.
Wait, he hosts?
Yes, he does.
Wow.
And then we're going to actually have Dalton Pfeiffer open up for us. Then we're also going to have Tom Robel, myself, and then closing out with Derek Jones. And then hit me up on Instagram as well at incognito_comedy on Instagram.
And if you really want him to invade your vaginal cavity, you better have condoms ready. That's all I got to say from the Hurley incident. Michael, where can we find you?
You know where to stay away from me.
Okay. Misanthrope.
Facebook.com/Saint Bacon. Go fuck yourself.
What about the other .com that you're fat-lifing?
No, I'm not.
You got off?
I shut my account down.
You shut a fat life down.
Wow. I don't want anything to do with the fucking community anymore.
Take that, FBI.
My misanthropy is now full encompassing.
Okay, fucking fantastic. So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, check us out. Check our sponsors out. Tell them that you heard about them on our shit. I really don't know what else to say when it comes to our sponsors.
You can find our sponsors, Peregrinus Cloud Vapes and Ideal Vapor, at all of their locations, all of their websites. Just follow our Rule 15. Google that shit.
Yes, thank you.
You can find Bad Habits Network. Well, same thing. Google that shit because we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
Sorry, I forgot one. Mandy, where can we find you?
Remember, folks, I am not Meg.
Not Meg?
My name is Mandy.
And not Meg1.
Not Meg1 on the Instagram.
What about the Snapchat? Because we're still trying to hook you up with that fucking pay for play bullshit. Remember?
Yeah, this is true.
Snapchat porn models make a lot of money.
Yes, they do.
Oh my god, I'm jealous. I wish I could do it.
You can actually. There's a fat dad bod thing going on with America right now.
That's it. I'm quitting the post office.
Winter and it's called winter and women need to color.
No, stay with the post office because that's a huge niche right there.
Oh.
The fat dad bod postal man.
But I don't have a post office uniform.
You need to get one, Bubba. You need to get one, Bubba.
Just wear blue. You're
yeah,
good.
just like I said, I'll just quit the post office and wear blue.
Steal Mandy's fucking flannel.
She has so many.
I do. It's a collection.
All right, guys.
But my Snapchat is Mandy_Colwell, COLWELL. Please follow me on both platforms.
All right, guys. And the reason why we're promoting Mandy is she's actually going to be in a roast battle soon. So, guys, where's that roast battle again?
That's going to be at the Looking Glass. Richard here.
Looking Glass Bar and Grill, December 2nd. If you haven't heard it yet.
All right,
Did we
guys.
mention it in this podcast yet? I'm not
like
sure.
6 times.
Rewind to minute 1.
I won't be roasting. I'm just going to be doing my bit.
Really? Because that was the only reason I was going to get on.
Sorry.
God damn it.
You should do a roast. You versus Gary, both of you have so much
carte blanche.
So much material against each other.
Okay, well, let me write some shit down. And
You said December 2nd?
December 2nd. So, guys,
Hammer.
I know. I got to get permission from Mama. So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, this is Bad Habits Network at patreon.com. We're actually going to be recording another Patreon after this because, holy shit, I got to keep this going, but we got to kill the live feed right now. So, guys, love you. Thank you. See you later. Last parting words, guys. Anyone?
Traditional.
Traditional fuck. You know what? Does anyone really have any fucks to give?
I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have run up dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt.